All right, here we go. Question number 10, version 2 from our college algebra homework number 1 in ALEKS. Again, they want us to use interval notation to write the intervals where the function f, which means the graph here, is increasing, decreasing, or constant. All right, so going to our scratch work to show how to actually show some work here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw vertical lines at the transition points. So what's a transition point? It's where the graph switches from one direction to another. In this case, say from increasing to decreasing. Or at this point, we draw a vertical line because this is where we transition from decreasing to constant. Once you've got your vertical lines drawn, we need to label those at the bottom where they go through the x-axis. That just helps you later when you write your intervals. And then the next step is to label what's going on in each interval. Our first interval is increasing. We're going up from left to right, and then we switch to decreasing. This portion of graph is going down from left to right, and then over here we go constant. You know what? I am going to draw another vertical line here at the back just so I know that this graph stops at or near 4. And then once you've got this graph marked up the way it is, we can start with our interval of increasing. Remember I said since there's an arrow, this is going to continue to negative infinity because we're going towards the negative side of the x-axis. Our interval for increasing would be everything from negative infinity. Where does it stop increasing? At -1. Then decreasing occurs between -1 and 2. And finally, constant. We start being constant at 2. We stop being constant at 4. Did you notice that I always use parentheses and never brackets? You never use brackets for increasing, decreasing, and constant. Only parentheses. And I don't think I said that in my first video. So that's on me. All right, let's go to our ALEKS and input these solutions. First, increasing, negative infinity to -1. And the function is only sometimes increasing. It's not never increasing, and it's not always increasing. Sometimes, what is that sometimes that it's increasing? Negative infinity, which we get from our toolbar, to -1. And then we can move on to decreasing. Again, our graph was only sometimes decreasing. And what was the interval for decreasing? It was -1 to 2. So we need to put in -1 and 2. Move on to our constant, which was only sometimes constant. And that interval again was 2 to 4. All right, here we go. 2 to 4. And if I zoom out, making sure that all my answers registered, and check for the green check marks. Woohoo! Got it right. And that's going to do it for this problem. So if you have any questions or comments about anything covered in this video, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.